What is up, everyone? Liverpool Regionals is just concluding right now, and the finals were between Rapid Strike Urshifu, Moltres, played by Robin Schulz, against Brennan, playing Malamar. A very unexpected finals, and we'll talk about all those top decks in a different day, but today I wanted to talk about the regional winning video, the Urshifu deck. It is crazy. This is one of the weirdest lists I've ever seen, so let's just jump right into it. There is a 4-3-1-1 Inteleon line, which, is a very, I think, standard across the board line now. 3 Drizzle seems fine. You get more space. I know you guys are probably looking at some of the other cards and going, what the hell is going on? Don't worry, I'm in the same boat. Also, it's not 65. The 5 Dark Energies just won't, I don't know what's going on there. There's a 2-2 Urshifu, so a very thin Urshifu line. Definitely a little thinner than you'd like. It makes it a little harder to find on turn 1. But I guess if you don't like brick, or if it's prized, you have the Peonia to pull it out. You have 1 Galarian Moltres and 1 Hoopa. Now, I'm not entirely sure what math the Hoopa helps with. But I know the Moltres, why it's there, it's just to kind of smack Mew in the face and call it a day. You've got the Metacham with Yoga Loop to set up some weird, fun combos to just try to close out the game with Rapid Flow plus Metacham, but I do feel like people are going to start playing Manaphy because this deck did win. 1 Persimmon with a Throwing Coach to give your Urshifus 30 more damage. A 1-1 Auxiliary line, which basically searches out your entire Urshi line, the energy, the Metacham, it's just a combo piece finder. So now that the list is out, people will be more likely to target the 1-1 Octillery, which would make it a lot harder to play the game, I think. But the 1-1 Octillery is very, very strong in that regard. There's Snorlax with Gormandize, which you can use in the early game just to set up behind and, just get going, like with your Sobbles in the back line, and maybe an Urshi or something, and just start setting up. There's 1 Birdkeeper, 1 Boss, 1 Cheryl, 1 Cynthia's Ambition, 1 Clara, 1 Peony, 1 Raihan, 1 Sonia, 1 Zinnia's Resolve. Now, the most important thing that's missing here is there's no Marnie and there's no research. Very, very interesting from the list. The Birdkeeper is meant to draw cards and be a switching card. The Boss, obviously 1 Boss is good. The 1 Cheryl will keep you alive. The Cynthia's Ambition will, fill your hand up after a knockout, and I think from there you don't actually discard cards, so maybe from there you just kind of play with the hand that you have. The Clara will help get the combo off with the Moltres. The Peonia will ensure that your combo pieces are not prized. Raihan is also really good for recovery. The Sonia, I'm not entirely sure what's in here for, maybe just early game, or like maybe mid game where you have the Moltres in hand or something and you just want to slam it down. That's one of the cards I definitely have a question about, and I'm hoping the winner and the Team Limitless will talk about it in depth. Zinnia's Resolve will help you draw cards as well. 4 Incense, 4 Level, 4 Net, 3 Quick Ball. I'm a little bit unsure on this. Maybe these 2 counts should be swapped a little bit so you can actually set up 2 copies of Energy Search, 1 O-Rod, 1 Palpad, 1 Sight. These are all they all make sense. Only 1 Tower, but the deck doesn't really rely on abilities too much, so getting pathed does not matter. The tower is just a good pivot to have, I think. And it's not, you might, a training cord could also be cute in here to get the Moltres and stuff off, but the 1 tower, I think, is just a good pivot if your Octillery gets stuck in the active, or one of these guys just needs to pivot out and attack. So I like that a lot. The Yoga Loop, I think, is what brings the whole deck together. I think this is very centralized around the Yoga Loop play, or a setup for a Yoga Loop into a Moltres, or whatever, take multiple prizes in 1 turn. So I'm hoping to see what happens with everything here and the list. Congratulations once again to Robin. I'm keeping these videos short with the deck profile. Obviously, if you enjoyed the content, subscribe. We're just going to review this today, and then tomorrow, when more of the lists are posted, the top 8, top 16, whatever, we're going to sit down and go through that. Huge congratulations to everyone on Liverpool who did well. We'll analyze all of those and get you guys prepared for EUIC, which will be my next tournament. And also, if you wanted to check out some of my other videos, some of the other content, please feel free to do so. But for now, it's Rahul signing off.